What up, YouTube fam? It's April G. Showers and
DJ Jackson
in his house. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for One-to-One with Mom and Son episode
3.
We're talking about what's more important when it comes to music, the beat or the lyrics. I say the lyrics.
That's a hard one because I feel like both have equal value, but I feel like I'd probably have to go with the beat.
Lyrics are more important. Always. Always. So, anyway, we're going to get into this, y'all, and this should be interesting. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Now let's talk about this. Oh dear one. Oh dear wrong one.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
First
Mumble rap is a perfect example.
yeah, I know that. Duh.
The only thing mumble rap has going for it is the beat.
However, we could also...
So, if you're saying the beat's more important, not lyrics, right? We agree that mumble rap has really good beats, correct?
They do.
So, you would pick a mumble rap song, just any mumble rap song with a good beat, over an Eminem song with not such a good beat.
As I said before, remember?
Answer it, yes or no.
I will once I've described this. I feel like both have perfectly equal value, but I went with the beat. So pretty much, no, I wouldn't. Because like I said, I feel like they're pretty much equal.
You've always told me you think the beat's more important than the lyrics.
Well, yeah,
You've
because...
always said that to me.
Well, of course
Now
I...
all of a sudden, again, backtracking.
Okay? Anyway, so...
No, it ain't no okay. It's the beat or the lyrics.
Well, maybe if you let me finish my point, I could do that. So, like I said, the reason I listen to music is different from everyone else. Everyone has their own reason. Some people use it to emotionally connect. Some people like bars, etc., etc. I like music to make me be upbeat. I like the beat to be good, but also I want the lyrics to not just be goofy yang. Like, there's a standard for lyrics that there has to be met where there's not just mumbling.
But
it
you
doesn't
can't
have to be
do
pure
that.
lyricism.
You can't do that in a debate about which one's better, which one's more important, the beat or the lyrics. You can't sit here and say both. You can't say that the beat is not more important because the beat is good and the lyrics are Gucci gang. That would prove my point that the lyrics are more important.
Let me finish. Okay, look, I'm saying the beat to me is more important because I listen to music to get upbeat, to enjoy myself. And of course there has to be a standard of lyrics. I don't want it to be mumbling. However, the beat to me is the most important part. Like, I wouldn't listen to mumble rap just because of the low effort into it. And how I know that the artists especially are just churning this stuff out over and over. But
okay, name one Eminem song that you don't like.
One Eminem song that I don't like. That's hard.
There was one off of the new side B that you didn't like.
I know, but I don't remember it.
Well,
here's
the album right here.
All right, perfect. Here, I'm just looking.
Side B.
I don't really know. Okay. It was, I'm pretty sure... I didn't really like Book of Rhymes that much.
Okay, Book of Rhymes.
Exactly.
You didn't like Book of Rhymes, right?
Correct.
Why didn't you like Book of Rhymes?
To me, the beat just wasn't as good as it could be, and I'm not as into lyrics as a lot of people are.
Okay.
which is what it was about.
Okay, so you're saying the beat wasn't really that great. The lyrics weren't up to par as you would like them to be.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much.
So, if you had to pick between Book of Rhymes
Mhm.
and then a mumble rap song that's got a wonderful beat, it's an amazing beat, 10 million times better than Book of Rhymes.
So which one would I listen to?
Which one would you listen to?
Okay, look, the answer depends on
Ah.
So I'm trying to think of a way. Cause like, you know.
And if you say it depends on what the lyrics are in the mumble rap song,
I'm
then
not
you
saying
proving
that,
my
no.
point.
I ain't saying depends on what the lyrics are.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard. There's this mumble rap song.
I know.
It's got the exact
I get
kind of
that.
beat
I get
you
that.
like, you love. It's upbeat. It's got a good beat. You love the beat. And then Book of Rhymes by Eminem. Which one would you pick? And then the mumble rap song talks about the same thing all mumble rap songs talk about.
Okay. Could I pull up the instrumental of the mumble rap song?
No. You'd have to listen to it as is, just like Book of Rhymes by Eminem.
Oh, okay. This is gonna end up proving your point, but I mean, I've listened to Book of Rhymes.
And why is that?
Because mumble rap has little to no effort, and I wouldn't want to support that. Because
Little or no effort in what?
in the lyrics, because they pay people to mix their beats for them.
So
So there's little to no effort.
does
anything
everybody.
Well, duh, but you get what I mean.
Everybody pays people to mix and master their beats.
Well, you get what I mean. A mumble rapper, all they do is they just pay people to write and mix their beats, and then it's low effort. So I wouldn't want to support that. That's the reason.
You wouldn't want. You just said lyrics are more important.
Yeah, I can see how I proved your point, but the thing about this is it's so subjective that it's hard to debate about. Because
No, it's not, because you literally
me.
started off saying beats are more important than lyrics. Yet now you're saying you got this song that's got the perfect beat, because that's what you care about the most.
I would do the instrumental, but you said I couldn't do that.
No, you can't do that.
But if I could, that's what I'd do. If this was a normal real life situation, I'd put on the instrumental.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking
Repeat
about all songs with lyrics.
Okay.
Every song that's got lyrics. And there's this new mumble rap song just came out, and it's got the best beat you've heard in a long time. I mean, it makes you want to dance. When you play your games, it's a beat that you would like to listen to. It gets you hyped up. It's upbeat. However, the lyrics are Gucci Gang, I'm sipping on lean, got me a car, and it's mean. And it just repeats that the entire time. And then you
I get that.
you
I
have
answered the
that,
question.
and then you have Eminem Book of Rhymes, which the beat you hate, and you're not really big on the lyrics. But yet you love the beat of this song, but the lyrics say what I just said.
Well, yeah, and I told you what I'd do in real life, and I told you what I'd do in the midst of the question. Because the rules of the question, I can't do an instrumental, which is what I would do, because I wouldn't want to support the original artist of that mumble rap. That's stupid to me.
Well, you would be supporting the artist even if you pull up the instrumental. That's why with Snitch 9, I don't even react to remixes done to the beats that he's used. Because it's in a way supporting him.
In a way, I guess.
In a way it is, because he may not have
Everyone
come
feel-
up, produced the beat. I know he didn't, because he's not that smart. But I'm just saying, you know.
However, at least it's not directly supporting it. You gotta at least.
But
admit
I
that.
don't even want to indirectly support a chomo.
I mean, I'm not talking about Snitch 9. He's a different ballpark. But just a mumble rapper, I can indirectly support him, I guess.
So you would indirectly support, if I changed it and said yes, you could pull up just instrumental versus Eminem's Book of Rhymes, and the instrumental is Lil Pump. You would pull up the instrumental versus Eminem's Book of Rhymes.
Well, since I don't really like Book of Rhymes that much, yeah. Because I don't really like the song. Of course, you can get mad at my opinion all day. I mean, we did disclaim at the beginning.
That's disgusting. Okay, what if you had no idea who sang or rapped or whatever the beat that you like? You have no idea. Like let's say somebody played a song for you. You have no idea who it is.
Yeah.
But you love the beat. You absolutely love the beat. You don't like the lyrics, but you love the beat.
Yeah.
And then somebody plays for you Book of Rhymes by Eminem. Okay?
Mhm.
And you have no idea at all who the beat that you like is by. Which one would you pick?
So, do they tell me the name of the song so I can like look it up and stuff?
No, they just play song A, song B, and you gotta pick one. They're like, okay, you're about to do a Minecraft marathon for 12 hours.
Okay, so I'd probably, hey, let me do this. I understand the question. I'd probably pick the beat because it would, Jew me up. But if I figure out about someone,
and then at the end, you come to find out the whole time you've been listening to Snitch 9.
Then I would feel ashamed. But if it was some other guy who I didn't even know, or just like a little pump, of course I'd be like, But at the same time, the beat was pretty good. I gotta give him that.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if the song is the worst song Eminem's ever done. I would pick that song any day over any song by Lil Pump ever.
And I can understand that, yeah. I understand.
Have you even done research on the type of person Lil Pump is?
Duh. No.
And you would rather support that than Eminem, indirectly.
I mean, of course I'd rather support Eminem just listening to a song that I like by him.
So
If
you
it's a
just
song I
answered
don't
the
like.
question, yes. You would rather indirectly support a piece of trash human being like Lil Pump than a good person like Eminem just because the beat is better.
I'd feel bad about it now you say it, yeah. I see where you're coming from. I 100% do.
Okay, so let me ask
100%.
you this.
But I'm just going to say, I listen to music to pump me up.
So you don't like any song at all that's not upbeat?
Of course, I like songs that aren't always upbeat, but I like the good beat because it gets me in the mood of the song. Whether it be serious or like hard rock or rap upbeat or whatever. I want a beat that gets me in the mood and not a beat that's just not that impressive.
Okay, then what if you have a beat that's amazing, whether it's upbeat, mid-tempo, or like a depressing beat, right? But you like the beat, regardless of what it is.
Okay.
You love this beat, right?
Yeah.
The lyrics, though, are like, what in the holy mother of mothers are they talking about? Like, the lyrics are just like, what? Like, huh? And it ain't even got to be mumble rap. It could just be like anybody. And you're just like, these lyrics are literally not cool, but the beat is amazing. I love the music, the instrumentation, regardless of the genre.
Okay, well, what are they saying in the lyrics? That's important.
Just listen to me.
Okay.
Regardless of the genre, you love the beat, okay? But you don't like the lyrics.
And what are they saying?
It's just lyrics you don't like. Period. Lyrics you don't like, but you love the beat.
Okay.
Alright. And then you got this other song. Alright. Both are famous, very well-known artists.
Okay.
From any genre. Then you got this other song where the beat ain't that great at all. But let's say the lyrics, they're talking about how their mother passed away from cancer, and they're pouring their heart out on the track about their mother who passed away from cancer and how they miss her, and I've told her whole little life story, and then how she passed away, and then how they're depressed now, but they're trying to make it through it. It's got a whole story behind it, but the beat is just terrible. And then you got this other song over here that the beat is absolutely amazing, but the lyrics have zero substance, and they're not saying anything that makes any kind of sense. What would you listen to?
Well, I mean, since you're trying to tug on my heartstrings, I'll definitely listen to the person with cancer, because cancer is a big thing in my life that's affected me. I mean, not like I didn't have it, but you know what I mean.
Okay, diabetes.
Diabetes. Same thing, just with diabetes?
Yeah.
Probably have to go with it, because they're pouring their heart out. And even if the beat isn't that good, you know.
Exactly my point. It's about the lyrics.
However, if it's a song, you know, like just Book of Rhymes, where it's just, you know, some lyricism and not that good beat.
I'm saying, though.
Yeah, and I'm saying it really depends on so many things. However, in general, I'd go for the thing with a good beat. I just would get an instrumental. However, if it's in a situation like that.
But instrumental is not part of this debate. Instrumentals ain't even in this.
Okay, well then if it's just a
You're
mumble rap song.
going straight by beat or lyrics. Period.
Okay.
Okay,
This question is hard for me because it's just so. It just depends on so many things. I know it's a horrible answer. But you know what I mean.
He's not really a mumble rapper, but you know Post Malone.
Yes.
And you know his song Wow.
Yeah, I like it.
You do like that song.
I like the song. He's not a mumble rapper. He's definitely not a lyricist, but he's not a mumble rapper.
Okay, so you like that song. You like the lyrics and the beat.
Mhm.
Right?
Good song.
Good song. Alright? But the lyrics have no substance. It's just a good song. I love the song too. G-Wagon, all the housewives pulling up. I love it too.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Kind of like 50 Cent in the club. You know, we're going to party like it's your birthday.
That's a perfect
no
example. Perfect
no
example.
substance.
Exactly.
Amazing beat. Alright? Now, so let's say you've got Post Malone Wow.
Okay.
Right? Good beat. Lyrics, they're not bad lyrics, but the lyrics don't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying?
They're good, they're just not meaningful.
They have no meaning, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the song A Rose by Eminem. That's more of a depressing type beat, but the entire song is filled with substance. But it's depressing, but he talks about overdosing, and
I know, I've heard the song. I've heard both songs. But pretty
which
much,
song would you rather have on your playlist? Wow by Post Malone
so I can only have one.
or A Rose by Eminem?
I can only have one.
You could only pick one of them songs to go on your playlist.
Okay. Of course, it would depend on the mood I'm in.
Oh, that's with everything. I mean, you can say that with
Exactly.
any song, but I'm
Exactly.
saying you gotta choose which one out of these two things would you put on your playlist. Wow by Post Malone, which is good song, no substance, great beat, gets you in the
Exactly. Okay, I understand the question. I understand the question.
and it can't be, well, it depends on my mood. You got to pick one.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying it's a hard question because one.
So go.
Okay, but like one is one that I want to listen to a lot, while the other one is one that I'd feel bad about, and to be depressed about. So
You've got other songs on your playlist. It ain't like you got a playlist with one song. I'm saying if somebody
perfect.
said you've got to pick between Wow by Post Malone or A Rose by Eminem
Okay, let
to
me
go
answer.
on your
Then let me
playlist,
answer.
to go on your playlist, and you have to listen to the song once a day, which song would you pick?
oh, if I had to listen to it once a day, don't give me backlash, but it'd be the Post Malone song, Wow, because it's a happy upbeat
That's
song.
terrible.
And of course, it's not like I'm downplaying Eminem.
That's terrible.
Okay, I'm sorry that I have an opinion. Of course, I'm not downplaying Eminem's experience. Like, that's stupid. I hate it.
Okay, so
The song's pretty
all right.
good, but
I'm
I'd rather
okay.
prefer to listen to an upbeat song every day than
Okay.
be depressed.
It's once a day, not all day.
I
It's
will
just
go
you
not all
listen
day.
to it once a day.
Still, I would rather be upbeat once
Okay,
a day.
all right. So I write songs and rap songs, right?
Okay,
Right?
you do.
I do. All right. So you have to pick between
Mama.
hardest piece I've written, So Can You.
Wasn't that the spoken word, or was that a different
Yeah,
spoken
but
word?
it's still got music.
I like the beat on that. It's
Hold
pretty good.
on. And you like the beat on the Rose too,
Yeah.
but it was depressing. My song, hardest piece, So Can You, is depressing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Right. Or my Superman remix. You have to pick one of those to go on your playlist
With the other songs.
to listen to once a day.
Well, if that's the case,
It's no different than the Eminem and Post Malone thing.
well, yeah, but this is different because it's my mom.
Eminem is someone's dad with the same kind of story.
Well, yeah, it's just this time I would obviously pick the spoken word because you're my mom. Obviously, that makes me feel a lot more emotionally attached for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but it would make you sad.
Of course, it made me sad, but the thing
But
is,
your whole point is a while ago with the Eminem, the reason you wouldn't pick Eminem or Rose is because it would make you depressed and
I
sad.
know, but now
you're
it's making
saying,
me.
and I'm
Music
sorry,
is complicated.
but my So Can You one is either just as, if not more, depressing than a Rose.
I know, but this time it's like it's my mom. It's just so it's
Yeah,
hard to explain.
but you have
Mom.
to take it. You got to take out of the equation the fact that I'm your mom.
That's
and
impossible.
No, it's not. You have to take out this. Say you didn't know it was me that wrote them, and you just heard them, and you had to pick one of those two to go on your playlist, and you didn't know it was your
Oh
mom.
my god.
Which one would you pick?
You're giving me some hard questions. Either one I choose, I'm gonna get backlash for. So, That is such a hard question. It's hard. Cause I feel bad for the person so bad.
But that's the thing is you're being
really upbeat and good. It's so hard.
But the thing is you're being a hypocrite because earlier when I asked you about the one about who had talked about cancer, you said you'd go with the cancer because that's affected you, right?
Yes.
Right.
So
M&M's, and then with wow and a rose, you said wow, but yet drug addiction and recovery and all that has affected you.
But the thing is, the drug addiction, cancer was in when I can remember. The drug addiction is like, it's a thing that's happened, obviously, and it's affected me. It's just not affected me as directly as the cancer did.
You didn't watch your uncle?
Oh, I forgot about that.
How did you forget about
I didn't
that?
forget about that. I was just thinking about I'm getting stressed.
But I'm trying to make you see my point and why lyrics are so important.
Oh no, trust me, I get it. Okay,
You've watched,
I don't know.
because you lived through the cancer thing, and you don't even remember it as well as you should remember the addiction thing with both of your uncles.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not pulling a guilt trip on you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I want to make that clear. I am trying to tell you earlier, you said you would pick the cancer song simply because it has affected you before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. So that's why I'm confused as why you said you would pick Wow, which I love that song too, over A Rose, which I love that song too, when what Eminem was talking about in A Rose has affected you as well. That's what I don't understand. That's why my mind was confused, because you said the whole reason you would pick the cancer song with a trash beat over the good beat song was because cancer, you were emotionally, it was a sensitive subject for you, and you had been through it. And then when we did Wow and A Rose, you picked Wow, yet the topic of A Rose has also affected you. So that's why I was confused, and I'm trying to understand what the difference is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to pull a guilt trip. I'm trying to say you were affected by both cancer and addiction, so what makes it different with cancer and addiction, where with cancer you would choose the cancer song, but with addiction you would choose Wow by Post Malone?
It's probably because of the difference, not in the emotional one, but in the other beat that you said. Because on one of you said a mumble rap, and then on the other you said a Post Malone song that's not mumble rap that I really liked. So that probably made the difference. You would have been mumble rap on both.
I know, but to me, even if it's a beat that here's a perfect example for me. I absolutely love the song by Lil Jon and Eastside Boys, From the Window to the Wall, to the sweat drop down my, to all these crawl. Come on, ski, ski, mother. Come on, ski, ski. Okay? Mm-hmm. Love it. Love, 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 love that song. Okay? Mm-hmm. And then there's Darkness by Eminem. That's depressing as hell, that I can only count on one hand how many times I've actually listened to it since I reacted to it when it came out January the 17th last year, because I've been through that. I haven't been, I haven't been through, obviously I wasn't in Las Vegas, but I've been through a mass shooting. I was in a school shooting, so that song extremely impacted me very deeply. You know that. And then when I watched the video, I had nightmares and flashbacks for a month. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just even listening to the words of it, you know, triggers my PTSD. And then even the beat of Darkness isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I love the little sample he used. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I love that.
Honestly, I like the beat too of that song. I like that song.
I love that song. I love the song. Okay, and then I love From the Window to the Wall. And I can tell, like I said, I've listened to the Lil Jon Eastside Boys From the Window to the Wall more times than I could even tell you. But I can only count on one hand how many times I've actually sat down and listened to Darkness because of my connection to that song. However, if someone were to say, okay, April, on your Spotify right now, you have to either remove the song Get Low, that's the name of that song, by Lil Jon Eastside Boys, or you have to remove the song Darkness by Eminem. Even though I've listened to Get Low probably a million times, and Darkness I can count on one hand and don't even know all the lyrics to it, I would choose to remove the Lil Jon Eastside Boys song. Even though the beat is better, it's more upbeat, it gets me in a good mood, happy mood, I want to dance, hey. And Darkness literally triggers my PTSD, gives me flashbacks, nightmares, and I have only been able to listen to it literally a handful of times since it came out. But because of the lyrics to Darkness, I could not ever even think about removing it from my playlist. Even though it would really hurt to remove Get Low by Lil Jon, or even 50 Cent in the Club. You know I love that song. I play that song every time it's a son's birthday, like in live streams and my birthday intros that I do and stuff. It's that song. I love that song. We gonna party, and you know we don't give up because that's your birthday, you know. If I had to pick between those, I would pick removing In the Club by 50 Cent and keep Darkness because of the lyrics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my point with lyrics, is even though there are many songs that have very, very depressing as hell lyrics that can literally make you cry, that can, if you have mental disorders, that can trigger anxiety, depression, grief, PTSD, whatever it may be. For me, even though that song Darkness by Eminem triggers all that in me, and In the Club by 50 Cent, or Get Low by Lil Jon Eastside Boys, or Wow by Post Malone, love all three of those songs. I would pick the Darkness one that triggers all that in me over those songs in a heartbeat. Because that's how, but that's me though, and I understand everyone's different. You know, I don't like being depressed. I sure don't like it when my PTSD is triggered and I'm having flashbacks and nightmares. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. Which is why I've only listened to that song a handful of times. You know, But if it came down to it, even though I've only listened to that song a handful of times, I would always pick that song over any other song, any song in the world that was amazing to me, that had an amazing beat to me, and I know every word to, even another Eminem song. Say if somebody said, you gotta pick Eminem Without Me, which is not no substance. It's just, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, versus Darkness. I would pick Darkness because of that attachment to it, even though it's one of the most difficult songs for me to listen to. Same thing with the song How Could You Leave Us by NF. That song is, those two reactions, my Darkness by Eminem reaction, my How Could You Leave Us by NF reaction, are the two most difficult reactions I've ever done to this day. And then let's say you got Bounced At by Merkham's, which I love. Bad Habit by Crip, which I love. Yard Out by Koofies, which I love. Love. Versus How Could You Leave Us by NF, and Darkness by Eminem, and A Rose by Eminem. If I had to pick, it would be hard, and I would cry. But I would remove the three more up-tempo ones and keep the three that I can relate to in my playlist. Because for me, music is about relatability. For me, music is about, okay, the beat just comes on and the beat sucks, right? And I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be trash because the beat sucks, right? And I'm like, it's waiting and it sucks. And then let's say it's rap, and let's say even the person rapping can't rap. Okay, like even the rapping don't sound right. The beat ain't that good. The rapping don't sound that good. But I'm listening to what they're saying versus how they're saying it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and then it's somebody talking about how their dad was in a car wreck a year ago and passed away, and he was in the car with his dad, and he had to lay there and watch the ambulance work on his dad, and you know what I'm saying? But he rapped like trash. The beat was trash. I would say it was an amazing song because of the substance of the lyrics.
Yeah, I can completely see where you're coming from with all this. Like, I'm not one of those people who, of course, a pig beat, which would make you think that I'm one of those people who listen to mumble rap and don't care about substance, but
I know, just so y'all know, he does not listen to mumble rap. He's not a mumble rap fan. If y'all don't believe me, we have a playlist, or I have a playlist here on my channel called Mom and Son Reactions / videos. Yeah. We've reacted to a few mumble rap songs, and y'all can go look and see, he can't stand mumble rap. So I want to make that perfectly clear. He's not a mumble rap fan.
Yeah, it's just like it's like you said that.
His favorite rapper is Eminem.
Yeah, and like you said that your part of music is reliability. I already said this, but my part of music, I like getting upbeat and getting into something. Liking it, which is why I pick beat. However, it's not like I'm just like one of those people who like lyrics don't matter.
Okay, well,
I need lyrics, some kind of substance. However, it can have It has to have lyrics I can understand.
Okay.
Some good lyrics, but it doesn't have to be
up
lyrics.
a sore subject.
Okay.
But I won't go into detail about the subject. I'm just going to say the song and you're going to know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Alright.
Cats in the Cradle.
Yes.
You like that song.
Yeah.
And why do you like that song?
Because
You can relate.
whenever I heard it, I related to it.
Relatability.
Yes.
Now, let's say you have Cats in the Cradle. And what is your favorite upbeat song? Let's just name a song that you love that's a good beat.
Tone Deaf. That's really good.
Alright, so we got Tone Deaf by Eminem.
You're gonna say which one I'd rather listen to, right?
And you got Cats in the Cradle. Which one would you pick?
Okay. Starting to understand what you're saying because I'd pick Cat in the Cradle. Because I relate to it on a first-hand experience.
Exactly.
Of course, relatability is needed.
Exactly.
And I feel like you agree with me that, you know, sometimes an upbeat song that gets you in the mood for something is needed.
Now, obviously, you can say with any song, whether it's upbeat, mid, or depressing as hell, you can literally say, like when people ask me, for instance, April, what's your favorite Eminem song? Really? Like, my answer is, I can never answer that because it depends on the day. It depends on my mood. There are some days where I'm depressed or I want to listen to a Rose and
Exactly.
cry. And then there are some days I want to listen to Godzilla and try to do the fast part. Then there's some days I want to listen to Without Me and just go. And then there's days I want to listen to Rain Man and just be stupid.
Yeah, it's
you
just
know
like
what I'm saying?
music is all about how you're feeling.
So, you know, kind of like with food. Like, sometimes you're in the mood for pizza. Sometimes you're not. Like, tonight, it's like, oh, man, pizza sounds so good. But then tomorrow, somebody could be like, do you want pizza? And you're like, no, I'm not. I ain't feeling pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta, you know, you gotta be in the mood for it or whatever. And that, I feel like music is the same way. Music depends greatly on mood, and I get that. But you know, the debate here is what's more important when it comes minus your mood. Mood doesn't count. Nothing counts other than, do you prefer beat or lyrics?
Okay, honestly, you've convinced me. Honestly, I feel like lyrics.
Yay! I'm proud! And even if you would have said beat, I would have said, okay. I mean, you know me.
You would have.
I would have said, okay, I don't understand that at all, but if that's what you pick, that's what you pick.
Yeah.
Would I or would I not have said that?
You would have, yeah.
Because up until now, you've always said beat is more important to you. Have you or have you not?
I have.
And
true.
I've always just said what?
Whatever.
And
Or you've tried, or you like said stuff about
or
lyrics.
I've said, like, I don't understand that. Like,
Yeah.
how could you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yay! I showed him how important lyrics are, guys. Yay, see? I'm trying to train him right when it comes to music. It's okay to like beats. It's okay to like upbeat stuff. But when it comes down to it, at the heart of music, regardless of the genre, except classical because it has no lyrics, but regardless of the genre, it comes down to the lyrics. And then after, you know, just basic lyrics, relatability. Because when I pointed out Cats in the Cradle, which is a big one for you because
I relate to
that
it.
song just hits you in your soul, versus one of your favorite song ever that's upbeat, you're gonna pick Cats in the Cradle and say, well, I like that song, but I gotta go with this one because it hits my soul. The lyrics hit my soul. And that's what I'm saying is music is more than just beat. You have to pay attention to lyrics regardless of the beat, because like I said earlier, it could be a trash beat. Even the artist could not sing well or rap well, but if what they say, not how they say it, but what they say resonates with you in some way or another, it's gonna make you like that song and respect that person for putting that out in the world, and you'll relate to it, and it will make you respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you won't respect it for the beat, or not even the singing or the rapping if they don't do a good job at that, but because of the lyrics, what they said, not how they said it.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
I am ecstatic. I've been trying to educate, I guess that would be the right word, him on why lyrics are so important. And he finally understands. If he would have ended up still saying, well, you know, I get what you're saying, Mom, about the lyrics, but I still prefer the beat, I would have said, well, okay. I mean, yeah, I would have been a little disappointed. You know, he knows that. Ever since he's ever told me that he thought the beat's more important than the lyrics, I've always told him that I'm a writer and I'm a lyrics person, and I now for a living break down lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I love lyrics.
But it's an opinion. And
it's an opinion, and I wouldn't get mad at him or ground him or call him names or anything because he simply disagreed with me. Yeah, and he's my kid. I could do that because I'm his mother, but I allow him to have his own opinions and thoughts and views, and I allow him to be an individual and come up with his own opinions and views, because it's not fair for anyone to force their views, their beliefs, their opinions onto anyone, and that includes your kids. Hence my poem/rap that I wrote called It Stops Where It Starts. The title in and of itself is a bar. It stops where it starts, and it starts at home. Alright, y'all. So this was 1-to-1 with Mom and Son, episode 3. And give us more topics. We need more topics, y'all. Give us topics, except religion and politics. Because number one, they're very heated subjects. They wouldn't be heated between him and I, because we pretty much agree on every single thing when it has to do with religion and politics. But because of our beliefs, y'all know how everybody gets with politics and religion. People get
no matter what you say, somebody's gonna get mad.
Yeah. Well, that can be with anything too.
Exactly.
But
that's
but those are the two big no-nos that we're just not getting into.
Yeah. So if you have something like Water's Wet
was a great one.
Beat or lyrics.
Yeah.
Or even it's hunting, fishing, moral.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Anything, y'all please be thinking, and remember the opinions expressed in this video are mine and mine alone, and
mine and mine alone.
And we do not represent any other companies, affiliates, whatever you want to call it. I am working on a video called Hilarious Highlights and Special Moments, which is going to be awesome. And then,
check it out.
And we got bar breakdowns coming too. We're going to do a bar breakdown of Easy Meals IDK, and we're going to do a bar breakdown of Caterpillar by Eminem and Royce. So we don't know which one we're going to do first, but one of them's coming up soon.
Yes.
So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Stay tuned next week for episode 4. We actually already know what we're going to be talking about.
Yep.
next week, and it is a subject
That was
one of
suggested.
y'all suggested for us, and that person will know who they are next week when we shout them out in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, y'all, so remember in the description box, link to my merch, the Holy Mother merch, and we're working on the other design, the Don't Like It Deuces, which can apply to anything. And so those would be really cool to wear around because it can apply to anything. It's like somebody, you know, cannot like your clothes or your car. You could be like, well, don't like it, deuces. Somebody don't like your opinion, don't like it, deuces. You know, it can work, you know what I'm saying? So that should be ready within the next 30 days, hopefully before then. Also in the description box is a link to my Patreon. Please just click on that link and look, and it explains everything. And if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then please sign up. I'm really excited about it, and I have 5 patrons, and my goal right now is to just get to like 25, you know what I'm saying? And out of 6,091 subscribers, all I need is 15 or 20 of y'all to join my Patreon. And you can join tier 1, which is the cheapest one. It's $5 a month, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But anyway, I have 4 tiers total, and each tier you get more stuff. Cool stuff.
You can just read it all.
You can just click on that link and read it. Clicking on the link does not commit you to anything at all.
So clicking on the link is just like you get to view it all. It's not like you click on it and you just automatically buy it. You just click on it and look at it.
You just click on the link and it takes you to, just like if you click on the link for my merch, it takes you to my store and shows you what you can buy. If you click on the link to the Patreon, it goes to my Patreon and shows you the 4 different tiers. They're called tiers. TIERS, tiers. And it shows you what the 4 different tiers are. And then if you want to join, you can. That's simple. Alright, y'all. But yeah, we hope y'all like this. Let us know in the comments. What do y'all think's more important, beat or lyrics? If you came into this before you watched this and thought the beat was more important than the lyrics, and then after you heard us debate it, you changed your mind because of what I said, say I came in this, you know, thinking the beat was more important, but now that I've heard y'all talk about it, I think the lyrics are more important. Or vice versa. If you came into this thinking lyrics are more important, and now you think the beat's more important, say, I came into this thinking lyrics were more important, but after hearing y'all talk about it, I think beat's more important. Let us know. Or if you came into this thinking either or, and your opinion stayed the same regardless of what we said, let us know that as well.
Yep.
And topics. We need topics. Yes, while we do already have our topic picked out for episode 4 next week, we still need topics, y'all, because we don't have any after that. None.
Yeah.
And it needs to be debatable topics.
You can't just say Pringles.
Right.
Like, what are we gonna debate?
Like, is it really once you pop you can't stop? Or is it false? Hey, that might be an actual... No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, debatable topics that's not religion or politics.
Yes.
Alright, y'all. So we hope y'all enjoyed this. Comment below y'all's thoughts and all that good stuff and y'all's opinions. We're going to keep doing this as long as y'all keep watching and liking and commenting.
Yep.
Speaking of that, please like this video on your way out. It's a lot more important than you think. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. Alright, April G Squad, fist bump, love y'all, and we'll see y'all in just a little bit.
Peace out.